mouth stuff. Yeah. PJ's 10. Mouth is 20. Anything else we have to negotiate?
You can find the show by searching Stoner Jesus on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio.
But do not douche. Douching is one of the worst things you can do. Sprays are bad as well because it unbalances the pH in the vagina, and then you get a stinky smell.
They have sprays?
There's some girls that actually spray stuff down there.
Do they stick it inside them or spray it, or do they spread their pussy lips and spray it, or how's that work?
No, you just spray it's just like, it's perfume. Give it a
spray the outside of it?
Some people probably do that. I myself have never done that because
If you're going to spray your pussy with like perfume, you might as well not even worry about it.
Exactly.
You've gone too far. Come check us out and tell your friends. Man, we're running out of fucking time. Oh, I'm sitting here fucking waiting on you, dude. Motherfucker. Just get on with your list. Oh, yeah, my list of things to do while sitting home, and what's a long fucking title? Yeah, no shit, man. Well, anyway, one of the things you can do while you're sitting there in the dark is meditate. Meditate? Yeah, meditate, Jesus. I believe it's like a fancy way of saying, you're gonna jerk off. I don't think that's what meditate means. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what it means, Jesus. Meditate means to jerk off. Have we done this bit before? I don't think so, Jesus. I don't know what you're talking about.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Stoner Jesus Show podcast, November 18th, 2015. We're recording it live, bitches, on Cannabis Radio on Spreaker. We're also in the chat room on stonerjesus.net as well. Brian is Thursday at 1 p.m. in Australia. So he is indeed listening in the future. Incredible technology. In any case, still hear something. I hear music. Is there still music going? Sure the fuck is. Just kept on playing. Very reliable. Anyway, Dank Raven 420 is here in studio, by the way. It's time now for the Antichrist update. If you don't know about the Antichrist, well, you're fucking behind. Really should pay attention. Important shit is going on. Now, we identified the Antichrist long ago, even before she was born. That's right, she. The Antichrist is female. Was there ever any doubt? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Been tracking the movements and the whereabouts of the Antichrist for quite a while now. We spared no expense. We spent millions and millions of dollars to build a command center, a 24/7 Antichrist command center, to gather all the intelligence and information about the Antichrist for the impending battle. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe that we have spent millions of dollars to build a 24/7 Antichrist command center, well, just listen to this, Sparky, and be prepared to apologize on the other side. What'd I say? That was the epic, dramatic starting up of the 24/7 command center. You're saying, Stern Jesus, you've been plugging this shit for 50 fucking minutes. Just tell us who the Antichrist is. If you don't know, I have to do it in a very dramatic way. As foretold in the scriptures long ago, an Antichrist would rise, an Antichrist with which I would have to do battle for the kingdom of heaven. Of course, that Antichrist has been identified, as I said, as none other than Little Northwest, a.k.a. Kim Ye Jr., a.k.a. the demon spawn of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Been tracking the whereabouts and the information about the Antichrist for a long time. The stories from the Daily Mail out of the UK. Kylie Jenner refuses to let Kim, Kanye, and North Antichrist stay at her home while they undergo more renovations at their place. See, already in the title we have key intelligence. The home base of the Antichrist is undergoing more renovations. Maybe underground bunkers, missile silos.
Nuclear weapons.
Never know. New homeowner Kylie Jenner, Jesus Christ, wants to keep her $2.7 million mansion. Jesus Christ! In Calabasas to herself. The 18-year-old star, what is she a star of? A stupid show? Refused to let her half-sister Kim Kardashian and her family to stay. Refused to let her stay at her residence, and she and husband Kanye West were forced to move out of their own home for more renovations, a.k.a. missile silos. Kylie said she would, quote, seriously stab myself, end quote, when the 35-year-old reality star suggested that she, the 38-year-old rapper, and their daughter North, Antichrist, move in temporarily. In a sneak peek clip from Sunday's Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Fucking horrific. At the beginning of the video, Kim tells Kylie and her mother, Kris Jenner, so I just went over to my house, my house stuff, and guess who has to move out? The 60-year-old momager, stupid word, who had previously let the trio live at her house during previous renovations, reacted with shock upon hearing the news. This show is so fucking fake and scripted. So they're doing renovations, and Kylie said fuck no, she would stab herself if Kim and Kanye and the little Antichrist moved in. Good. Discord within the family. Again, more key intelligence. We can use that. Divide and conquer. And the final battle comes. Of course, we are not without resources. Of course, we have the stone squirrels from the north, and we also, from the U.S., we have the stoned rabbits, who are dangerous because they have lost their fear of humans. There's a very impressive array.
Where did the rabbits come from?
It was a story I did a long time ago. It was like 2 years ago, maybe less than that. Where like a state senator or something in Utah said something about, I forget the whole story, something about rabbits were getting a hold of weed and they were stoned, and he said it made them dangerous because they have lost their fear of humans.
So now we have a stoned rabbit army.
Stoned rabbits. They're very dangerous.
Holy shit on a stick, man. What the fuck?
Hey, a Lamar Odom story. You can't go wrong there. Well, I gotta watch the clock, man. We got 4 fucking minutes left, 4.5 minutes. Lamar Odom meets Northwest Antichrist during Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's hospital visit. Maybe he sold her some crack. Lamar Odom continues to receive love and support from hospital visitors, as the former Los Angeles Lakers basketball player remains in a rehabilitation unit at a Los Angeles hospital. A source confirms to E! News that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were able to visit Sunday afternoon. In an added surprise, the couple brought along Northwest Antichrist, making it one of the first times Lamar has met Kim Ye's baby girl in person. E! News has also learned that this weekend's visit was Kanye's first time seeing Odom in the hospital. The entire family was able to spend a few hours with him before returning home. That's a fucking interesting story. Jesus Christ. Any more excitement? During a recent interview with On Air with Ryan Seacrest, Kim was asked about Odom's progress ever since he was found unconscious at a legal Nevada brothel in October. In In honest candor, the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star admitted that there is still a long road to recovery. He's here and he's alive, but to say it's not a long road and to say he's fully better is not the truth either, she told Ryan Seacrest. So eloquent.
Right.
He has a lot of work to do and a lot of communication therapy and having to learn to walk again and to talk again. Really? Herbal Viagra will fuck you up that bad?
Wow.
I don't know, man. Stay away from that shit. Was he fucking snorting it? She continued, you never know if he'll ever be the same again. Wano, considering he was a fucking crack addict who blew away his money and his NBA career, maybe he does need to be the same again. Maybe he needs to be different. As Odom continues making small steps in his recovery, Khloe Kardashian and her family continue to remain supportive and encouraging towards the famous athlete. Lamar and family is family and he'll always be family. We'll always do what we can to help take care of him and protect him and be there for him, Kim explained. It's a really unfortunate, sad situation all around the board, and I just encourage people to keep on praying because the road is nowhere near over. Bitch is like a regular fucking Maya Angelou. So that...
Well, she's never been skilled for her brain. Never treasured for that.
Hey, have Kim Kardashian and Kanye West picked a name for the sibling of Northwest, the Antichrist? They say it's going to be a little brother. It can be an enhancement to the Antichrist's cause, but it can also be a detriment. The example I always use, of course, is Fredo from the Godfather movies. Could this baby be the next Fredo? I don't know. Will Northwest's little brother end up getting shot in the back of the head in a boat on Lake Tahoe, like Fredo in the movie? I don't know. They didn't. It's another E! Online story. They asked, did they pick a name? And the news is they have not picked a name yet.
It's so exciting.
She said, I don't have names, which is so crazy. We just started talking about it, and that was the last thing for us last time. Obviously, the name Northwest is not a lot of thought went into that.
Oh my God.
So I feel confident that we'll figure it out. And someone suggested to her that the name should be Southwest, and she had the gall to say that was stupid. She named her first baby, the Antichrist, Northwest.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
The stupidity, it hurts. It really does.
Stoner Jesus Show podcast. I want to thank Dan Craven 420 for being in the studio.
No problem. It was fun.
Thanks to Jason and Joe in the chat rooms and Brian and who are the Dodman podcast. Fucking A to everybody. We'll be back Friday night on Cannabis Radio, on Spreaker, in the chat room on stonerjesus.net. As well, keep spreading the word about stonerjesus.net and all the different platforms that we're on. Again, more segments to come, new segments, maybe some old stuff that we ripped off from older shit, but put our new spin on it. And, of course, the one segment, as I said, that I think is really, I don't know if it's a totally original idea. I don't know if anybody else has ever done it before, but it could be the most infamous thing we've ever done in Stoner Jesus Show history, and that'll be cool. Stoner Jesus Show podcast, recorded live on November 18th, 2015. Thanks, everybody, for listening, and as always, peace, bitches. You can follow Stoner Jesus on Twitter at StonerJesus420 and at StonerJesusNet. You can find St. Peter on Twitter at ST_Peter420. Dank Raven is on Twitter at DankRaven420. And Stoner Schizo can be found at Stoner Schizo on Twitter. Schizo is spelled Skitzo. You can find all other information about the Stoner Jesus Show at stonerjesus.net.